This is Beaky by Jez Albro. Read by Gigi Hall. An egg tumbled down through the leaves and branches and shattered into pieces on the rainforest floor. Out popped a fluffy creature with a bright blue beak and a curly orange tail. "Hello," croaked Frog, jumping out from behind a bush. "I am a frog. What are you?" The creature looked confused. "You don't know what you are?" asked Frog. The creature shook its head. "Then you can be my friend," said Frog. "I will call you Beaky. Come on, let's go for a walk." "Am I a frog?" said Beaky as they hopped along. Frog laughed. "If you were a frog," he said, "then you would be able to hop as high as me, and you wouldn't have those funny, fluffy flaps." "Well, if I am not a frog," said Beaky, "then what am I?" "I don't know," puzzled Frog. "I've never seen anything like you before, but you must be something. Everything is something." Before long, they found Snake. "What's he doing?" asked Beaky. "Slithering," said Frog. "Precisely," said Snake. "It's simply splendid to slither. You should try a slither yourself." "Yes, try it," said Frog, for he wondered if he might be some sort of a snake. So Beaky lay on the earth and he tried to slither, but nothing happened. "Oh dear," said Frog. Snake laughed. "Too short," he said, and slithered off into the trees. Beaky and Frog hopped over to the river where they found Fish gliding about in the water. What's he doing?" said Beaky. "I'm swimming," said Fish. "Come and join me. The water's lovely." "Good idea," said Frog, thinking Beaky might be some sort of a fish. "Try a swim." Beaky splished and splashed and flipped and flapped, but he couldn't swim a stroke. "Oh dear," said Frog. Fish giggled. "Too fluffy," he said, and swam away. "Everybody knows what he is except me," said Beaky. Just then he heard something singing softly far away. "Did you hear that?" he asked excitedly. "Hear what?" said Frog. "Listen," said Beaky. "It came from up there." Frog looked up to the top of the trees, and then he heard it too. Someone up there must really be happy to sing such a joyful song. "Do you think I could ever be that happy?" "Maybe," said Frog, "but not until we discover what you are." And then he had an idea. "Let's climb up there," he said, "and see if we can find out." So up they went, and the higher and higher and higher they climbed, the more frightened Frog became. So Beaky had to go on alone. On and on he struggled all through the day and into the night until he could go no further. "Now I'm lost," cried Beaky, "and I still haven't found out what I am. Maybe I should never have left the forest floor. Perhaps the song was just a dream." And with this thought, he slept. Beaky awoke the next morning to the sound of a familiar song. Looking around, he saw circling in the air a fluffy creature with a bright blue beak and a curly orange tail. "What are you?" called Beaky. "I am a bird," sang the creature. "A bird of paradise." "A bird?" said Beaky. "That's what I am?" In his excitement, he jumped and skipped and dipped and strutted and bobbed, and then he tripped. "Oh no, he's falling down." Down, down, down he fell, crashing through the branches down toward the earth below. "Flap your wings," called the bird. "Flap your wings." Beaky opened wide his funny fluffy flaps. "My wings," he cried. "These are my wings." And with a whoosh, he began to fly. Up past the tree where Snake was slithering, down to the river where Fish was swimming, and back to the vine where Frog was still waiting. "Frog," said Beaky, "look at me. I can't slither, swim, or hop like you, but I can fly." And at that moment, Beaky heard the singing once more and seemed to be calling him. "I must go," he said, "but I'll come back and visit." Then he flew up toward the treetops. "Beaky," called Frog, "you haven't told me what you are." "I'm a bird," cried Beaky. "I'm a bird of paradise." There's his mama.